Rachel here, and it's time for another Cliniko This Week. For our updates, we actually have a plethora of layout and design fixes. For mobile users, we've changed the icon that appears in the right-hand corner when making changes. For example, previously it would show an X icon if you were changing the location or days to display on the appointments page. That made it seem like you were canceling your changes, so we've updated this icon to make things a bit more clear. We've also added a bit more room to the Add Patients button for waitlist and group appointments on mobile. That way you don't accidentally close the window. Now, if only we could add a bigger button to close annoying ads, that would be great. We've also made sure that the collapse icon is pointing in the right direction now on the message board. Freebie tip of the week, you can collapse the dashboard, draft treatment notes, and SMS replies via mobile. No need to waste your scrolling powers. For desktop and mobile users, if you're editing a repeat appointment, we will now display any conflicts at the top of the page. Previously, this would only appear when creating new repeat appointments. So now when we're editing repeat appointments, you can see that appointment this afternoon is interfering with your Stranger Things marathon. No! For our other changes, if you've ever set an incorrect time range when setting up practitioner availability, the error messages are now readable and doesn't break the matrix. Speaking of readable, if you have multiple Cliniko accounts, the list on the sign-in page is now displayed in a more elegant and readable manner. If you miss the pink on blue, let me know. I need your beautiful eyesight. All creepy Rachel aside, it's now time for this week's tip of the week. This week's tip is how to use reference numbers. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, I know what a reference number is, Rachel. But did you know you could use reference numbers to look up patients? In fact, you can use reference numbers to group patients as well. Let me show you how. To add a reference number, the first thing you'll want to do is go ahead and head over to the patient file and then click Edit. Then you're going to scroll down to the Other Information section, which is towards the bottom. You'll then see a field for reference number. Here you can type in any combinations of words, numbers, emojis, essentially anything that will help you sort of identify your patient. This could be a student ID, this could be something that you assign within your clinic, or again, it could just be a set of words. For example, I'm going to go ahead and type in VIP. I'm also going to go ahead and type in the emoji for my patient, which I'm going to go ahead and select the heart emoji. And then I'm going to add frog scare me. Go ahead and save the patient, and then here's where the magic and beauty of the reference numbers happens. Head over to your patient list and then type in VIP. Now I've added this to a number of patients already, so you'll see Luna is showing up in the list. I can also type in that same emoji that I used earlier, and you'll see that I can also find my patient using the emoji. The same thing can happen when you are searching patients when creating appointments. Simply create an appointment, and once you get to that sort of search section, use those same terms. So I can type in VIP and it'll bring up my list of VIPs. I can also, again, use that emoji and find those patients. So this is a really easy way to sort of group patients. You can add students, you can add VIP, you can add, Rachel is awesome. Whatever will help you identify your patients. And that's all there is to it. And while that's it for this week's episode of Cliniko This Week, I, of course, will see you next week. Let me know, though, if these tips are helpful and if you are actually using them and if you have any recommendations. Otherwise, I'll see you next week. Bye!